Are you looking to move to Portland, Oregon? Well, welcome to my channel. I'm Pasha Kane, and I've lived in Portland, Oregon for over 20 years. I've raised my family here and lived in almost every corner. So I know the ins and outs of the city really, really well. And I'm excited to be talking to you today about one of my favorite neighborhoods, Northwest Portland, also known as the Alphabet District and Nob Hill. This is a really quaint, small neighborhood, but it's got so much vitality and such a great lifestyle appeal. I can't wait to show it to you. Let's go on a walking tour. All right, we are on the corner of 23rd and Burnside, and this is where we start our tour of Northwest Portland. Right behind me, you can see Zupan's, which is a high-end specialty grocery store that has some of the best wines and specialty items that you will find. So, ready? Let's go down Northwest 23rd and begin our tour. And just for context, 23rd is really the artery of this neighborhood. Now, as I mentioned, it's called the Alphabet District. And the reason why is because you actually go through the alphabet letters from B all the way to V. So Burnside to Bond Street. And you will see that we will go through every letter of the alphabet, which is super fun. So here we go. So we have some fun shopping. Here you have an Urban Outfitters, which is a very popular retail store, especially for young people. You'll see along Northwest 23rd that we have a lot of great boutique as well as kind of more mainstream retail doors along this street. So you can see here we have Pottery Barn, which is one of about 3 locations located in Portland. This is a really nice big footprint here. And then we have King, which is where Williams-Sonoma used to be. Now they just have come in recently. So it's also a big retail store. It's such a beautiful day in Portland today. We are in the end of February and we have a glorious blue sky day. People are out shopping. Again, this is a very walking friendly road, and where you'll see a lot of tourists come visit because it's so popular, and just one of the fun areas to bring friends to and just again have a nice afternoon stroll and pop in and out of a lot of the shops or stop in for some coffee or ice cream. So it just makes really a nice kind of a local vibe, which we really like around here in Portland. Here you can see on the corner of Gleason and 23rd, we have one of the only locations of Smith Tea, which is a local tea brand here. So this is one of their flagship doors and has all the variety of tea there. So it's a really popular place to stop and meet up with friends. You can see we're very dog friendly as well in Portland. A lot of again popular retail stores here with Warby and On, and then Arterix. So we are on the corner of 23rd and Hoyt, and this is a very popular corner in Northwest Portland. You can see this is where we have a lot of the retail stores that I've been taking you along the road and showing you, but we're going to continue walking and heading down that way. You see Arterix here, one of their flagship stores are in Portland, and we Also have some of the original stores that have been here for a long time. One of the ones that you can smell it from here, it's called New York Pizza. Oh gosh, I think New York Pizza has been here for probably 20 plus years, maybe 30. Also a local favorite is the Paper Source, where you can get all these specialty cards and paper products. It's just really fun for gift shopping. And then one of my absolute favorite specialty stores, it has all these great local items from Portland and from Oregon, as you can see. It's called Bud and Finn. I always stop there for some nice gifts. Let's keep walking. So we have a lot of the local brands tucked away in this complex. Some retail stores, tea shops, local eatery, as well as also a tattoo shop. One of my favorite places to grab a drink is called Fireside. It's so nice. Either you can sit outside or you can sit inside by the cozy fire, which is so nice on a cold day, but also on a beautiful day like this, you can sit outside. So it's a really nice local hangout. Jordana is one of my favorite jewelry shops. I always get friends gifts from there. And then one of our really favorite sushi spots in Portland is called Bamboo Sushi, and they have fully sustainable fish, which makes it a big bonus. And then Salt and Straw originated in Portland, and I believe this is actually the original location. And then we are coming to the corner of Lovejoy and 23rd, and this is where you will find the big medical facility, Good Samaritan, and it is a pretty reputable and very large hospital that has emergency services and all types of wellness services. So in Northwest Portland, we do have a lot of clinics and private practice, which obviously there's a whole network connected to Good Samaritan. So this is part of the Legacy Healthcare Network. All right, so we are making our way through the alphabet down 23rd. We've already passed the hospital, and I just want to skip ahead and get to the bottom half of 23rd. We're walking towards Vaughan, going down the Alphabet District. Again, such a glorious day we are having here in Portland. This is end of February. We're even beginning to see some of the trees starting to bloom, which is crazy. I walked by some cherry trees earlier, but we are coming up to another kind of grouping of restaurants. Up ahead, you have some really more higher end restaurants, as well as some just nice, grab and go. Some family restaurants like Grassa is really fun for families. It's a pasta restaurant. You can sit outside too. During COVID, a lot of restaurants as you might know in other cities as well, have put outdoor seating. We didn't have a lot of outdoor seating in Portland prior to COVID, but that has been quite the just a nice feature, and a lot of restaurants added. You can see that we're very dog friendly in Portland, and we're coming up to St. Jack's. It's a French bistro, has amazing French food, really authentic. The chef actually studied in France, and has some of the best oysters, I would say, in Portland, which I'm a big fan of oysters. We have also one of the original McMenamins here. McMenamins has been around, oh my God, probably 40 years. And just a real iconic bar and tavern, and got great food, but always is in the neighborhoods that people love to go to. So we have a tavern and pool hall here, and then they have a little like McMenamins beer shop where you can purchase some local brews. And then Life of Pie, really popular wood fried pizza to grab a slice. We as a family actually go there quite a bit, especially when we're down here. It's always fun to grab a slice from there. And then just wanted to show you how close we are to the freeway. As you can see here, we are getting close to the end of our walking tour. And here's Thurman, and the next street is Vaughn, and that's where you see your access to 405. One of the best kept secrets in Northwest Portland is right here on the corner of 23rd Place and Thurman, St. Honore. It's a bakery that has absolute French authenticity. And then right next door, you can see Langbom, which is a very, very exclusive and hard to get into Thai restaurant located very discreetly next to St. Honore. And it is very exceptional. And they have a little cafe called Phuket Cafe, which is more for flights, parked out right in front of it. So such a fun little corner here off of Thurman. One of my favorite coffee shops is the Dragonfly Coffee House, where locals meet up and people can hang out there and meet up with their dogs, or after they go for a run in Forest Park. Forest Park is just located not too far up Thurman and Vaughn. You can access it, and then you can see in a distance here how close you are to the freeway. That's the Fremont Bridge, and that is the 405, which goes that connects to I-5 that takes you to Vancouver or south to Salem. So you are literally on that freeway in about 30 seconds from here. So as you can see, we have a lot of these cute courtyard complexes here in Northwest Portland. They are one level and they have a courtyard in the middle, and it really just creates a community feel for these residents. As well as you can see, we have a lot of Portland craftsmen that are located in this neighborhood, making it really desirable for single family homes where you can have access to the great walkability that Northwest has to offer, as well as some great schools like with Chapman. Here's a perfect example of some different architecture in Northwest. Here you have a brick multiplex, which is really common. And then you have this modern row house, or I should say townhouse apartment living, that was just built like 2 or 3 years ago. And then all types of craftsmen that are along the street. So the versatility of different types of living in this dense neighborhood is very prevalent, and just shows you what options you would have living in Northwest Portland. Really, if you're a family, there's lots of options with homes, and as you can see, we have lots of also apartment living that has a lot of character and charm. There's also some gorgeous single family homes that are much more high-end and very regal looking. This was probably built in the early 1900s and has a lot of character and charm. Here you can see Chapman. It's the elementary school in Northwest Portland, rated really high in terms of academics. And what's so cute about it is that so many kids can walk the neighborhood to school. There's a baseball field where you see this full of kids on the weekend. A lot of people enjoy the green space here on a beautiful, nice day, laying their blankets out and sunbathing. A lot of people come down to Wallace Park and play pick-me-up basketball. And we have a great playground that's open to the community. It's just a really great neighborhood, school, and area for people to recreate. Well, that brings us to the end of our walking tour of Northwest Portland. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are moving to Portland, be sure to hit me up. I've lived here for over 20 years. I'm a realtor here and know the best properties that fit your lifestyle. This is just a sneak peek of what Portland has to offer. I can't wait to share more. If you want to learn more about Portland, subscribe below or connect directly, and I look forward to helping. Talk to you soon.